Hello guys, hope you all are doing well. So in this session, we'll do lab for Destination Nat, right? So this is our topology. In this, we can see that we have one PC on the internet with IP address of 1.1.1.2, right? And there is one PC on our inside network with IP address of 192.168.10.5. So what we are going to do in this lab is we are going to initiate traffic from this internet PC towards the firewall egress IP, that is 1.1.1.1, right? And the firewall will do a destination NAT for this 1.1.1.IP towards 192.168.10.5. So that is the basic destination lab that we are going to do today. Okay, so let's start with creating NAT policy for this one. Okay, so for that, let's come to policies, NAT. So we'll create one destination NAT policy, wherein first we'll get a source zone. So the source zone will be the interface on which the traffic is coming. So it's a egress zone. So right, and the destination zone would be the traffic on which the traffic is going to hit. So it's also a egress zone, and the source address would be the original source address in this case. So that is 1.1.1.2, right? And destination address would be again the original destination address, that is 1.1.1.1. Okay, so when we come to then translated packet, this time we need to do destination translation for static IP, and the translated IP address we need to mention that. So in this case we'll mention 192.168.10.5. Okay, so this is how our NAT policy will look like. So as it will come into the source zone of egress, destination zone would remain egress as it is hitting the egress IP of the firewall. Okay, so that's done. Let's come to security policy. Now in security policy, let's create a security policy. In security policy source zone, we will mention the original source zone, that is the egress zone, right? And the source address would be the original source address, that is 1.1.1.2, right? Then source user, source device not using, then destination zone. So this is the main thing actually. Here we need to mention the destination zone here as the zone in which finally the packet lands in. So in this case, as we can see that ultimately the packet is going to land in this 192.168.10.5 and it is connected to our ingress zone, right? So we need to mention our destination zone as a ingress here. Okay, then destination IP address, so it should be the pre-NAT IP. So in this case our pre-NAT IP is 1.1.1.1. okay, application we are keeping any for now, service also let's keep it any, and action allow. So this is how our security policy would look like. So it says that the traffic is coming from source zone as egress with original source IP of 1.1.1 that we are not going to change. Then it is going to land into ingress zone, and original RENAT IP is 1.1.1.1. Okay, so let's do commit. Till the time commit happens, let's SSH into this internet PC. Let's log into firewall also. Okay, so commit has been done. Now let's go to this internet PC, and from this internet PC, let's run telnet to 1.1.1.1 to port 80. So we can see that the telnet is connection is open. Now let's come to firewall. Let me screen this one. Let's do session all. We can see that the traffic is coming from 1.1.1.2, right? And it is going to 1.1.1.1, and this 1.1.1.1 got translated to 192.168.10.5. So let's look at session ID. So when we look at the session ID, we can see that the destination is 1.1 here, and the destination, it got translated to 10.5. Okay, and then next thing we need to see is NAT rule. It got hit, DNAT security rule, and that rule is our DNAT address port translation type. We can see it's a destination translation, right? Okay, so this is about our basic lab on Destination Nat. Next, what we will look at is Destination Nat with port forwarding, right? So in this case, what we will do is we will go to our NAT policy, and on our NAT policy, what we will say is whenever any traffic it comes from internet with the service of our service is HTTP, right? Translate that to 192.168.10.5 for port 80. So this is what our port forwarding translation would look like. So let's do commit here again. Or else let's do one thing. Let's start this one, and let's do a translation for this packet to 10.6. Okay, let's do commit again. Let's see if this is started. Okay, HTTP server status disabled. Okay. Show IP HTTP server status. Okay, now it's enabled. Fine. So now let's do one thing. Now let's go into internet thing. Now let's initiate the connection to 80. It says open, right? Now let's come to firewall and let's check session. Right. So here we can see that this time the firewall has done a port forwarding and has forwarded the traffic to 192.168.10.6. So if we go to show session ID 6, so we can see that the traffic came from egress 1.1.1. 1.1.1 translated it to, oh, not 6, sorry, it's 7, right? 1.1.1 translated to 10.6 this time. Okay, so this is the lab basically for destination port forwarding, wherein for a particular service we can forward the traffic to specific servers. So that's the basic lab for Destination Nat on Palo Alto Firewall. Thank you for watching. You have a good day. Thanks. Bye.